So my boy DBG just hit me up. He said that he wants to put that Packman against the plasma gas. Details coming soon.
Hey, so I just got off the phone with my boy Vile. We about to do the face-off. The cookies, the Packman versus the P37 plasma gas. So we about to see what's up. I'm gonna tune in back with y'all. Yeah. What it is, Strain Damage family. We in a little new setting. We in the man cave over here at my boy Vile's crib. You already know. If you're part of the Strain Damage gang, you already know. You already been here, seen what it's like. But today we have something new. We're about to do like kind of a review.
Kind of a war.
Kind of a war. Yeah, it's about to be Strain Wars. I hit cookies earlier. I got some Packman. And I thought, because I seen bro flexing that plasma gas from P37. So I'm like, might as well hit gang up. See if we could get a little strain war going. See what's smoking the best. We're not smoking neither of them right now. This is some cheetah piss just to clear the palate, you feel? From the Strain Damage growers.
Shout out Strain Damage growers. Thank you for the cheetah piss.
Yeah, for real. This shit's proper. You already know we had to clear the palate, I say.
That shit is hitting too, bro.
We got the same amount in each of these backwoods, but mine is just a little chode blunt, and he got the little long thing.
But we all know it's not about the motion in the ocean.
No, it's about the ocean and the motion.
It's about everything. It's about the size of the boat and the motion of the ocean. So we got plasma gas from P37, right? My boy DBG, he loves that Packman from Cookies. I figured...
That's honestly my first time grabbing it. Honestly, I can't lie.
Oh, really? It's your first time?
Yeah, I like it, though.
I think a lot of people have been saying that they liked it, so I think it was cool that we're able to get that here tonight.
I'm sorry I'm on my phone, Strain Damage family, but I'm really about to just check the genetics, because I'm curious to see what Packman is supposed to be, or at least like what it is.
And this
so let's see.
P37, this plasma gas got some...
And rumor has it, bro, one of my homies that worked over there, that's an anonymous person, I ain't gonna throw him under the bus, but he told me originally when it was first growing that they seen the label said white runts.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know, that could be true, that couldn't, but I heard that. I just thought I'd throw that out there, but let me see.
You know what's crazy about Cookies, too? They just said that they sent out a bunch of, like, notices that they got in trouble for everyone smoking at the grand opening and shit like that. Did you see that shit?
For real? That's
like
crazy.
It's
over there on Broadway though, so
yeah. So,
like the cops really ain't liking it, I heard.
Yeah, they definitely sent like a bunch of like pictures, and even some of the people that were like, I guess, business owners and vendors were getting like cited and shit, or I don't know what the deal is, but
Pickle Rick in this bitch.
Yeah, Pickle Rick in this bitch.
Hey, but yeah, my bad to just cut that off.
No, it's all good.
But I had found the genetics for the Packman. It's crazy, too, because I'm telling you, the way they're describing some of these flavors is a little insane. It sounds like ice cream or something. I don't know. So, like, I just have to read it for you guys. This is what it says the flavor profile on that is. It says blue cotton candy with frosted lemon pound cake. I don't know how they...
Say that one more time.
It's blue cotton candy and frosted lemon pound cake. That's the flavor profile. But the cross on that, I guess that Pac-Man's originally from Sea Junkie. Shout out them, they're killing shit. They have that fire, that purple push pop, I think won a Cannabis Award cup over here. So, high times. So yeah, the cross on it, it's Biscotti crossed with Jealousy F2.
So the phenotype 2 of Jealousy and Biscotti.
Oh, we fumbled the mic, guys. I'm sorry.
It's all good. We'll hear a little for a second. All right. So I looked up this the lineage on the plasma gas as well. Let's see what that shit says. It's from Exotic Genetics.
Exotic Genetics.
Yeah, the lineage is Kushco OG crossed with Falcon.
Kush Cola.
Kushco.
Kushco OG.
Kushco OG crossed with Falcon 9.
Falcon 9.
I've never heard of that. The terpenes are myrcene, limonene, and terpenoline.
Terpenoline. It's gas.
I haven't heard of that one before. That one caught me off guard.
I ain't gonna lie to you though, but just based off of aroma, when you first open the plasma gas on the bag, it's very heavy on the like gassy / OG terp. And I would say the Pac-Man does have that white runs like smell to it, that like kind of like sweeter gassy. I see where they're coming from with the description a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt. And Falcon 9, I've never heard of, so I'm gonna let me look at.
Did you see the Packman? You haven't seen either of them, huh? I'm gonna have to show you after this to see what you think.
So Falcon 9, since I've never heard of that shit, it says it's a gassy ice cream flavor profile right off the bat. Hold on, let me see. All right.
Gassy ice cream.
Sunset sherbet crossed with Tina.
Tina.
Damn, what the hell is Tina?
Tina the talking tummy.
Yeah, it doesn't even tell you. It just says that Tina is another exotics genetics. Oh, pure jet fuel, colorful resin coated. Tina blooms with deep purple hues. So I'm excited because it seems like
honestly, let's get into it because I'm gonna put this cheetah. Sorry, stir damage growers, y'all got that gas. We know that.
Nah, but that'll be a nice little after. Whatever.
We know what that is. We know what that's talking about at this point. I think it's time for the face off. I think we were gonna do it. Do you want to do it one at a time or both?
I think we should light it up and pass it back and forth, and that way we can kind of really give.
I feel like we should light one.
Let's let the flavor.
We can have both smoking at the same time, but I feel like we should get a taste of one first, so we have that, like, you know what I mean? Because it's a little hard to get it like mixed up.
So how about this? How about you light up yours and I'll light up mine, and then halfway through we'll switch off.
We could do that.
All right. Let's do that. All right. So I'm gonna light up the plasma gas. I'm gonna give a good description of, like, taste, if I've tasted it, like, in any kind of food flavoring or any kind of thing
food
like
flavoring.
Well, yeah, because like, honestly, one time I mixed this plasma gas with the ocean water and it tasted like Java. It was crazy, and I was just like, what the fuck? How did something go gassy to like coffee, but like sweet and creamy at the same time? You know what I mean?
I want you guys to drop down in the comments too if you've ever had like something like, say, where you hit a bud or like a car, any kind of concentrates, and you like got a certain kind of food taste from it.
Bro, shout out to Jungle Boys. He came through with the vanilla velvet 1 gram live resin cart, and that shit tasted better than most rosin carts that I've ever tasted.
Yeah, Jungle Boys is killing it. That's I think the cross on that too is Runts cross with grape and cream.
Bro, that shit tasted like...
It tastes fire.
Betty Crocker I mean? whipped
whipped some perfection in the concentrate.
Dude, that shit was crazy. So anyway, I'm gonna light up this plasma gas. I'm gonna take one puff and then see what the notes tell me off that, and then I'm gonna hand you the lighter. My bad, I'm stealing your lighter.
Usually I can smell it too, like right when you light a blunt, but it's so smoked out in here. Oh shit, nigga. Bro, but we don't hope that.
No, that's some real shit. I remember when I used to smoke blunts with my cousin Matt, shout out TOE. He would light up a blunt, and then like when I wasn't looking, I'd turn back around and he'd blow the ash right in my face, dog, and he'd get me every time, dog. Like, it was just him being funny, you know what I mean?
bro, like, mowed you.
He was doing the bigger cousin shit for sure. So we let these backwoods dry to perfection right off the bat. I'm tasting like a botanical, like gasoline, like almost like nail polish remover, but like in a sweet way, like a really good sweet way off this plasma gas. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not hating on cookies at all, because the other day I smoked that blunt of, what was it, cereal milk with you? And that shit was fucking hitting, bro. So, you guys are slowly changing my mind, for sure. What do you think, DBG? What does that shit taste like off the first couple rips?
Fat. Tastes fire. You need like get a real...
This is kind of tasting like rose water now.
So the biscotti's there, but it tastes like White Runs for real.
I remember when homie said that shit, dude. It's like, I swear, dog, it just says WR White Runs on the shit. Like,
so it tastes like, this is my best way to describe it. So biscotti has like that like sweet taste, right? It tastes like almost just like a gassed out biscotti.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the best way to describe it.
Oh,
So
right.
say like if you got a biscotti cookie and you put it in the Petro and just switch that motherfucker up real quick. If you guys tried Packman from over here in Albuquerque or wherever else they may have it, let me know what you think on like the best way to describe the flavor profile is. But to me, yeah, like a gassed out biscotti for sure.
No, this is like honestly like some chick just left the nail salon and she still had like all that acetone on her nails and she dipped it in the fish tank that had algae in it. Like super botanical, super sweet, but super acetone-ish, but like in a good way.
Acetone?
Acetone.
Acetone.
That was my nickname in high school. Ashy Tony. Just kidding. I don't know. I like the way this one tastes though too.
I like the way this one tastes too. I don't know.
But this one has kind of like you know that smell in Payless when you walk into Payless and it has like that. This isn't a joke, I promise. I'm not talking shit. Like you know, like when you walk into Payless and like it had like that fresh like shoe smell.
Like that
fresh,
rubber?
Yeah, like that fresh. Not even the rubber, but like a fresh tennis ball. Maybe kind of smell. You know what I mean? But like
I know exactly what you're talking
that's
about.
what this kind of tastes like a floral version of that, like flowers and like Payless shoes.
So, personally, I feel like that is a little more on like the gas, like heavy gas type. This is more like a subtle like OG flavor. Like, you know what I mean? Like a gassy OG almost. But it's not like too overpowering.
Yeah, this one almost like tastes like a strong liquor. Like if you take a big rip and then like blow it out your nose, tastes like a margarita or some shit. Like for real. Like that Adios motherfucker, I'm pretty sure tastes super like that, but with like hints of like coconut and blue in it or some shit. I've never tried it though.
I don't know, gang. I ain't gonna cap to you. I like the cookies. Just because it has that like OG gas taste to me. Maybe it's because it's like Sea Junkie. And I like Sea Junkies. I'm not saying that's not good.
No, this is...
But I'm just like, I like the way it tastes.
That's Mad Cow Genetics.
Yeah. Nah, but that's where
they get
even
their
at
seeds.
cookies,
Oh, the
even
seeds.
at cookies,
Like
it says on there.
The genetics, right?
On it says Sea Junkie Genetics. So I'm like,
so
they have gas.
Mad Cow growers, Sea Junkie Genetics. I don't know, dude. I like this one, dude. It tastes like...
Both of them are white ass, too. Look at that.
Oh, I just knocked mine off. My bad. But it was so white. I'm just kidding. The whitest. I don't know, dude. Okay, so this is what we should do. If this is a real strain wars...
We need a tiebreaker.
No.
So, because do you think that one?
I think we should...
What do you think? That one or this one?
I don't know, dude. I would want to... I'm not done. I don't think we're there yet. But I'm still rooting for the plasma gas, even though that one does have like a liquor kind of taste like... It's like a mixed drink, dude. That one tastes like a margarita. This one tastes like walking through the jungle with Axl Rose.
If only my girl wasn't on break right now, you'd have to hit this. Because we need a tiebreaker. I don't know.
But we haven't given him a score yet, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of this, we should give it a score where we're like, plasma gas, blah, Packman, blah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
We're gonna wait. We're gonna see how this makes us feel. Because I think I am kind of rushing into the judging a little.
This is a pilot episode, so bear with us. We're definitely trying to figure out like the best way to go about making these strains not only like comparable to each other, but like, if one is better than the other, we're gonna definitely say it. But if it's like if it's a definite tie on terps and like strength and overall feeling, like definitely we'll say that as well. You know what I mean?
Hey, and if you guys didn't know, I think the last podcast we dropped was with Guapo DTC. Make sure y'all go check it out. The podcast has been going crazy. I feel like we've been getting everybody that we want to. And it's just been like real genuine connections with everybody that we've had on.
Mm-hmm.
Huge shout out to everyone. I think the energy's just always been there when you guys show up, and you could tell you did your math on us. And you starting to look into it, and we really appreciate the love for sure.
Yeah.
As far as the Farm Flourish episode, I want to bring up saying, bro, because it's so funny, and I don't think any of you guys really could catch on to what's going on, but we had the camera set up, and you guys know me and Raj are the host, and we have Val behind camera. Val's over there handling the camera, and the goat starts going crazy, bro.
He was like eating the camera bag and shit.
He's seen it. He's like, "What is this?" And he was just trying to beef with the camera, like straight up. And it was so funny, but like Val over there, you could see like the panic in this fool's like heart, and you could tell he's dedicated to putting out that fire content for you guys. Like really, it's real dedication. It was funny though to see.
No, for real. Like as like the CEO of Strain Damage and also the videographer and editor, like I want to make sure that I'm bringing everything to you guys to help like deprogram us. Like I don't want us programmed with all this shit that's going on in the world right now. You know what I mean? Like I want to bring you people's stories.
The world's getting crazy right now too, bro. Did you see all those earthquakes that I think there was like 3 or 4 different earthquakes that happened. And it's crazy.
It's scary, bro.
It's insane, bro. We just had another eclipse, and I think someone said that they seen a UFO sighting. And there's a video going around about that.
Bro, you know what I was thinking? What if the eclipse was what if the UFO is really that big, dog? Like if it like really can go, and wherever it's at, it covers the whole surface of the light for all of us.
Hey, tell me this though, and you guys could like fact check me if I'm wrong. I'm not too sure how that works. What's up with the eclipse? Like I thought back then it was like so often that there was an eclipse. I feel like we had like 3 eclipses in the last like year. Haven't we?
Yeah.
We've had so many eclipses.
And they said
there's been crazy stuff happening, earthquakes happening where it's not heard of.
They said
I think we're definitely living in the last days. It's like unfolding before our eyes. It like sucks to say, but that's just genuinely where my heart feels. It's just there's just been like a general heaviness.
Nah, you shouldn't feel wrong for feeling like that.
You know what I mean? It's been like a general heaviness. I feel like it just feels like something's gonna happen. I don't know what it is. But y'all just make sure you stay prayed up, Strain Damage family.
And love your families and love everyone around you, and don't treat anybody with hate. Like honestly, I'll be the first to admit when I was rapping, dude, and I'll tell you this, like I was one of the most negative people because I was taking all that negativity and pride, and I was aiming it at the industry, right? Like all like the Drakes and blah blah blahs and this and that, like as far as like competition, right? And the local rap scene seemed like they thought we were talking about them, dog, and I was like, no.
So they took it.
It was like I'm putting out fires here while I'm trying to like kick down a door and start fires.
And I think that's just like it's really law of attraction's real, and God's over everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
But I definitely have to put that out there that I feel like you reap what you sow. You know what I mean? You put stuff out into the world, and that's what you get back.
Yeah.
So whether you were directing it at the city or not, that's the energy you guys were putting out. You know what I mean? So that's the energy you got back. Yeah. Whether it be from the parties you wanted it to be from or not. And I noticed that with my music as well. It's like you talk about like sliding on people and doing all this, then there's people that really want to test that gangster. You know what I mean? They want to see like, hey, is bro really about it? Is it this, that? Like people are really about that life, and it's like I said, it's the end time, so people are like almost like a zombie to it. It's like they don't have no morals. No respect. It's crazy nowadays, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And we're heavy on that push positivity. Like he said, just love your family, do everything you do out of love, and you'll be straight.
Like I literally had to go through a phase where I was fasting every single day, dog, for like 17 hours a day, and I was literally just trying to get my balance in life, right? Because I felt like ever since a kid there was something going on, right? Like where I was just acting out to act out and doing bad things just to do bad things without thinking, you know what I mean? And I really had to I felt like there was like a curse on my soul, dog. I had to get that shit off me.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so like I went through like a 3-week fast where I was like not eating for 17 hours.
And when was this?
Just like a month ago. Like,
for real?
Honestly, like 2-3 weeks ago.
That's crazy.
When I stopped like officially, you know what I mean? But It was good though because it
It
felt
made
like
you feel better.
yeah, I felt like I let go of a lot of things. All the energy that I was feeling that like in my heart like, that was making me negative was gone. You know what I mean? So it was cool. So
And I noticed that like how you
God.
said earlier. You're like, I don't want to hate no one no more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a big statement right there, bro. Because I feel like there's a lot of like strongholds that the devil has on us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it makes us want to hate certain people and do this.
For no
And
reason.
it's like once you have that forgiveness in your heart and you let it go, you're getting closer to godliness. You know what I mean? Because it's just like you're cleansing all that off of you, and you're like, I'm ready to start a new beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really what this Strain Diamond shit is. We're really making a wave with it.
Yeah.
I like. To some people, it might be like we're overstating it, but this is going to be worldwide. We're making a huge movement with it. We love all the support so far. Our subscribers go up every day. Our likes, our views are getting there, and we really appreciate it. It's huge
100%.
shout out to everybody. Like I said, everybody that's been rocking with us from the jump. It's like everybody in this city that's in the cannabis industry, the entertainment industry, the everything, you know what I mean? Everything.
All the growers, all the extractors.
Sports. People are just...
Lisa
just rocking with
Melendez, she, shortly after our interview with her, she was knocking it out the park, knocking heads
She
off.
wanted
You know what I mean?
beat Shawty up.
Yeah, she was beating the fuck
She
out
put
of
in that
people.
Glock work.
Yeah, straight up. So, yeah, I just want to thank you especially. I want to thank Raj. Shout out to Raj. You guys are wonderful business partners, and I couldn't ask for better friends as well. You know what I mean? And I
Same, brother,
I
same.
shot you a text message the other night while you were at the Ice Cube concert and shit. So I know you were busy with that shit, but that's when shit hits me. You know what I mean? When shit hits me,
West
I'm like,
Side.
yeah. When I hear West Side in the air, I'm like, send it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, no, I feel
nah, but this plasma gas has really got me on.
It's gassing.
I don't know if it's the mixture of both, but I really do like both of them. I already kind of know what I'm gonna score this guy and that guy, and I'm gonna give it something fair. I know, like when I'm on the internet, I give shit like a 15 or a 17. That's me being extra on purpose because I believe everyone deserves a 10. You know what I mean? But if it's like over and above, then I'm gonna rate it.
It's crazy
like that.
too, because you guys can say what you want when it comes to that, but we see the love that these people are truly putting into the plant that they're putting out.
Exactly.
The energy they're putting out, you know what I mean? So some of those scores are even just like affected by the atmosphere that you're involved with when it comes to getting those products. You know what I mean? Because say you go get some of that banana cold brew, you're going to get greeted and treated like a rock star, you know what I mean? You're going to leave with some fire, and you're going to be like, hey, this is gas. The Strain Damage family wasn't capping to us or telling us this for no reason.
Yeah.
And it's going to be hard for you to score anything under a 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like, we got to show love to all the growers that are showing love to the plant and the culture.
Yep.
And just killing the game. You know what I mean?
And you can tell.
This is fire, though. P37 and Cookies are doing their shit, too.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, it's I believe these are two of the biggest giants in town right now. P37, shout out to all the growers at P37. Shout out to Robert Marketing. You know what I mean? You guys are killing it. Shout out to Talia. Shout out to my cousin Matt. Even he's killing it in Santa Fe. A Omega killing it in Santa Fe. Everybody's killing it at P37. Shout out to the Lobo guys. They're working at the grow in Belen. You know what I mean? That's pretty crazy. That P37 is up there like that and putting out some dope ass
Putting out some
strains.
killer product, bro.
And same with that Packman. That Packman's good. That cereal milk is good. I've tried the
Cereal a la mode was
the
fire.
cereal a la mode is good. This Ridgeline Lands, that one is good. But tonight we're judging 2 blunts and 2 blunts only. These have been hitting though.
Yeah.
Well, we really have to fix them or nothing.
No. Hey, yeah, and y'all might think, too, that I've been busy with the podcast stuff, so the music's in the back burner.
Nah.
But check it out. We about to have some crazy stuff dropping. Me and my boy 2-in-1 Shotty, we about to have a whole little EP dropping.
I might even
jump
on the track.
We might have bro out some music, too. I'm about to drop a lot of solo projects. I'm about to be working with my boys at Fawcett Studio. We're about to go crazy, knock some hits out. You're about to see some features. My boy Sam TTG, my boy Blando Bands over there in Arizona.
Yep.
And we're just looking up from there, you know what I mean? We trying to get some shit in the works with Blanco Solo. He kills it.
I'm gonna put out a country album. Nah, just kidding.
A country album, bro.
Nah, just joking.
Bro, huge shout out to my boy Mexican OT over there in Texas. You killing it, bro. You paving the way for us chubby boys too. I see you doing it. You straight a Mexican ninja, bro. I see you putting in that work. You going crazy, bro. For real.
I saw Aiden Ross pulled up to the Texas ranch where he was at, and like they heard some fools screaming in the background, dog, and like Aiden Ross got all shook. Did you see that shit? That shit was
Mexican
funny.
OT press, bro. He's like, why you here? Like, why'd you come to rock with me? Like, he's trying to see if it was genuine. You know what I mean? And I feel like even like how I shouted out, I'm not doing that shit to dick ride or be like, oh, this or that, bro. Like, I really fuck with what bro's doing. His music is hard. You know what I mean? He got the OG showing him respect.
Fuck yeah.
He's putting on for where he's from, so that's the shit I'd like to see. You know what I mean?
And right off the bat, like with the Johnny Dang shit, you know what I mean? Like he just fucking. Like, just kept going ever since.
That hobby was working, too. Like
no, before that, I know that, yeah.
Years and years and years. Like, that's even what I think it was Paul Wall came on stage for the High Times Cup Award.
Yeah.
And he was showing mad love to the Mexican team. And he was like, bro, like, a lot of y'all think he was an overnight sensation. Like, it might seem like that, but bro's been putting in work. We all knew about him for years.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm like, that's
shout
love.
Shout out Paul Wall, Baby Bash, they grow some fun.
Shout out Texas, y'all right next door. Y'all have some cool shit going on over there. Hope to have some work with y'all soon in the future.
Hit us up.
Yeah, nah, for real. But I think we about to have some shit going on too. We're about to get that Booth Busters or what is it?
Booth Busters, dog. Booth Busters is coming.
Yeah.
This is a perfect chance to talk about shit like this. I love that we could do this. The straight
for
wars, because it's not about really like making two buds go at war to where like the companies have to go at war or whatever. It's like we're going off of taste and personal like connoisseur type shit, like for real. Like we're not trying to start any bullshit or anything, you know what I mean? We're really just like two stoners giving honest opinions. So with that said, Booth Busters, we are gonna be doing a Booth Buster segment soon where we're gonna be going to all the haunted places in New Mexico and more. Like,
bro, we're excited for that because I'm like, I'm not the type to rock with it, so y'all gonna see it in my face expression. Y'all gonna see if there's actual genuine fear. You gonna see it real quick. And we're not really going there to disturb any spirits or stir anything up. It's just there's a lot of haunted places here that have like crazy backstories to it. So we want to go explore these places and maybe even stay overnight and see what we could see and see. Like for the people that are worldwide that aren't over here in Albuquerque or New Mexico at all, we want to explore the places that you guys can't. So we're gonna be like kind of just like your guide, you know what I mean? Say you do want to come over here and you're like, hey, I want to go to that one place that I seen. Look it up and it'll be on their YouTube. And we're going to start knocking them out. We're going to start getting them done for you. And even on this, comment if there's a place you heard of and you're like, hey, now they got to go explore this. I'm trying to see.
There's a few places here in New Mexico like
even Albuquerque. The hotel.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, Hotel Albuquerque. What was that? Abandoned, what was it?
Chemo Theater.
The Chemo Theater. The abandoned psych ward that's like all shut down now.
The abandoned psych ward is crazy though. That has like real strong. There's real strong spirits over there, so that's why we're gonna make sure we have to stay prayed up before we go over there. We don't go in the wrong mindset. So I encourage you guys not to do the same.
We're not taking machines and shit.
If you go places like that, weak-minded though, like stuff could get attached to you, and it's real. You know what I mean? The spiritual world is very real. So we don't encourage anybody to go over there and thinking that it's a game. You know, this is simply just for the people that want to see what it's like, you know what I mean? See what's going on over there, and maybe didn't have the guts to go. We're gonna pull up for you guys.
That's all we gotta say about that. So what else is though? Like, we got Booth Busters. We just dropped the first episode of Ask Weed Grow Damas, so we're gonna be doing more Weed Grow Damas.
We're trying to have our boy B Trees be on the next episode of that, so hopefully you guys will see that and let him tell you some of the magic he got going on over there at Gossip Exotics, and let you guys know. You know what I mean?
Maybe that's what you guys could do on 420 is have all the people ask the questions.
Yeah, on 420, like, hey, you guys make sure to pull up on 420 and come rock with us. We're going to be over there at Galileo Cannabis LLC, and we're going to be turning up, you know what I mean? We're going to be doing what it do, getting street interviews, edible challenges. If you guys feel like you could, that's what it takes to have that tolerance messed with a little bit, you know what I mean? See where your tolerance is at. Come rock with us. We're gonna have some edible challenges, the Brand on Bud challenge, and we're gonna see who really got it for sure. So come out and party with us, have a good time. Come get you some hash holes if you like smoking good. They got some fire hash holes over there, huh?
Oh yeah, homie Blazer with us, Fausto and Mike. That shit tasted. That was like mine and your alley as far as like terp taste. We like more gas, a little bit of sweet instead of all sweet, no gas. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, and I don't hate when I say this, but like I just can't do tangy or clementine. That's like Raj's favorite. That's a lot of my friends' favorites. My brother's favorite. You know what I mean? But for me, earthy, gas, sweet, a little bit sweet. You know what I mean?
So for me, bro, like I ain't gonna cap. I've always rocked with like Zope, Permanent Marker, Gary Payton. Like I like those heavy hitting gas indicas. Always rocked with it. Purple Push Pop's one of my favorites from Sea Junkies. I just have a lot. I'm not really like I don't really got no type. I feel like Ray Shermerd. I don't got no type. Zaza's the only thing that young. Like, hey, you feel me?
And she is a bad bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna show you guys some close-ups on those too, so you guys could kind of be the judgment, be from there, and be like, oh yeah, that one just looks like it.
Yeah, I took some for the beginning of the episode, so we're both done with our blunts, right?
Yeah, I think they're both out, huh?
All right. Yeah, P37 plasma gas, super dank, super fire. The bag of pill is super nice. When I seen these plants in person, the leaves were almost black when I was when they right before.
I know, bro. I see some of the footage you be getting.
Thank you, man.
Their plants look so healthy, and you get such good. Like you capture that very well. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's fire to see.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Yeah, those plants are amazing. They do great work. Shout out P37. I have seen cookies grow as well through the homie.
Their grow's insane.
Yeah, that. So we have seen the Packman inside of the cookies grow. Through
we're starting. We're doing this grading first.
Yeah. I was just introducing him.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
No.
All right, cool. Bad. No, you're good. My bad too. So plasma gas.
So for initial bag. So for presentation, bag of pill, all that smell. What would you rate? What would you rate the plasma gas?
All right. So presentation. I like the Mylar, but then I don't. I kind of like the packaging type of game. But the smell...
Check that one time, too. They're smoked out in here, too.
That shit's so fresh, dog. I don't know. It's just... it's really botanically, and it's really sweet. But, like, it almost has, like, the back end of, like, how Skittles usually smells like when you crack open that first bag of Skittles. So... I don't know. I'm gonna give it a solid 9.2.
9.2.
But like, okay. But I'm saying like the 9 is all the bud. You know what I mean? But the 0.2 is just because like I love the packaging. Don't get me wrong, but like. I just want to see some...
We need to tally this up. We need to keep this tally too. So you gave them a 9 point what?
For presentation, and I'm going to give it a 9.2.
9.2.
And this is where I get serious on like the strain review stuff. You know what I mean? Like online I'm fucking around. Like 9.2 is high. Like that's probably like the highest I'm ever going to give in a long time.
No, I definitely agree.
Like but like
so for me with my score, personally, I really think it has such a good, like, presentation, like, bud structure. The bud looks so fire.
Yeah.
You could tell it's some gas right when you see it. I say the packaging and the Mylar bags for both are automatically going to drop a point off of both of them for me just because I don't rock with Mylar bags that much. It doesn't keep your bud, like, fresh that long. It kind of dries it up fast. So that's going to be my opinion on that. I know some of you are going to be like, hey, well, Cookies has that. It wouldn't be really fair to judge that against the Mylar bag. So you got to get what we got, you know what I mean? And I would give it an 8.2. I'm going to give it an 8.2. And that's just it's gas. Like, when you smell it, it's something where, like, you would buy it right when you smell it. Like you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna cop that. That's fire.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say for the next round, it is.
Well, let's do presentation on both right away. You want to run through?
Okay, yeah, we could do the presentation on the cookies as well. So I'm gonna start off with the cookies. For the presentation on the cookies, like I said, I'm automatically gonna knock a point off just for the Mylar bag because it's only fair because I did it over there. But the one thing I do gotta say is they do the Mylar bag a little better, just being how it is. The presentation's a lot better. I like how it has the certified sticker on it, so you know it's legit. The packaging, like I said, like I like how you could see your bud for sure, but it's just sleek just to have like the little design on it. It's just like fly, you know what I mean? Like it lets you know that this is cookies. When you see this little blue bag, you just know it's cookies. So it's the presentation's there. I gotta say, like initial bag appeal, it's fire for some smalls because there's some big old nugs in here. They had like fat nugs in here for some smalls, and it has a good smell. Like I really rock with it. I would say I'm gonna probably give it an 8. Like an 8 overall presentation. It's fire. It smells good. The only reason the other one got a little higher is just being it's fresher. Even on the package day, you could see it's fresher, so it just has like a lot more prominent smell. It's the bud structure's a little softer. You know what I mean? This is a little drier.
I'm gonna have to agree with you all the way around. I'm gonna give it an 8.0 as well.
8.0 as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because, like you said, like it's the littles, but even though they had bigger nugs in there, but then again, like the smell, for being a bigger bag, you think that the smell would hit your nose a little bit more, but like with this one, like I literally like just 1/8 of that in that little bag right there. Like you could just, it's just more dominant in that.
Way more prominent.
Yeah, it's more dominant in the terps on that, on the P37. So the Packman to give you a solid 0.8. I mean, not 0.8, that's fucked up. I'm thinking like I'm weighing out a blunt. 8.0, sorry. That's a gram more than a quarter. You know what I mean? So
okay, so next category is gonna be Phil. How we thought it like smoked, how the smoke pool is on it, the ash,
the breakdown.
So
this one was really soft. I didn't really get to check that one out. So it's like let's do something real quick. Let's sacrifice a nug to see how it really breaks down. We'll roll it up after or something, but
yeah, no, we could do it.
You know what I mean? Let's get like a small little nug and the thing I like about this fill on the plasma gas, it really reminds me of OG. It's like a bud that's all over the place. It's not the prettiest. It's not that, but it has a fucking punch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
So watch.
I'm gonna do this guy because you seen how this broke up, right?
Yeah. I want to see how this one breaks down.
Oh, I don't know, dog. That's where this one might have got me.
What?
It feels dry.
Does it? No.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? Where it like crumbles up to. Let me fill this in.
They're
feels the same.
They're about the same, huh?
A little bit, yeah. Let me see.
Hold on. Just kidding.
Yeah, they feel the same though.
Yeah, they're about the same as far as breakdown. The way they look in the tray. I don't know. That one looks like lime green and purple, and that one's like keefy and like white green. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know though, cause this one looks good too though.
Yeah. So, as far
the
as
one thing is for both of them, I gotta say, like, you know when bud's kind of like almost like dry, but you know it was like sticky. It was like you go to crumble it and it like rolls to those little balls, like, and it's so hard to break up. It feels like impossible.
Yeah.
Don't like it. That's why I rock with the grinder. Either way, I encourage y'all to have a grinder. Save some of your keep your little terps on it a little bit instead of using your fingers.
I do like the way it smells though. It has like a grape,
Same
creamy smell. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Overall feel, like the way it smoked with the white ash and all that would be later for like the other criteria. But like as far as like feel and feel, I'm gonna give it.
And this is the plasma gas?
Yeah, let's do the plasma gas first. I'm gonna give the plasma gas an 8.7.
Okay.
And just because I really do like the way that it breaks down. Just because I know what you mean, but like I said, like those type of bud structures, like they just like when it's like wispy like that a little bit, like when it's all over it dries different.
And we're going off of smoke as well. So how
Yeah.
it smoked.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit smoked fire.
So you said at
7.
8.7?
8.7.
So we got an 8.7 for him on the plasma gas. For me, I'm going to have to give it a 7.9. And the only reason I'm saying that is just like being how it smoked. It's just like how it smells. You would expect more, like a little more of like a punch. You know what I mean?
Punch.
Like I feel like it was like a real subtle OG. Like a real subtle, like gassy. And like I said, I like them heavy hitters, you know what I mean? And to me, yeah, I would have to give it just like a 7.9. Like I feel like it's really good, but just genuinely, I feel like that's where it would be at for me. For the Packman, I'm gonna say just initially, how it smokes is just like where, like my type of bud. I don't know. Like I really like white runs too, and that's what it reminded me of. And it like reminded me of like a gassy biscotti too.
There's
at the
nothing
same
wrong
time.
with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Gassy biscotti at the same time. So I'd probably give that one like an 8.8.
8.8?
Yeah, and I feel like the nugs they gave me looked really good too. They were trimmed really well. Like, yeah, it was fire. Like, I got some good nugs in there.
I'm going to go 8.6.
8.6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I feel you on all that. It's just, I do like the plasma a little bit better, but I do like that one though. I don't hate it at all. Like, I really love it. I would probably go there and buy this one over the Ridgeline Lance and the cereal a la mode and the cereal milk for sure.
Yeah, it's gassy.
Just to smoke it again, yeah.
I think the guy there was a little off too when he said that this one isn't gassy, because it's definitely gassy to me. It was that fire, like, heavy gas taste.
Yeah.
And then for our last category, what was it?
We did presentation, we did overall feel. We did feel. The last one's gonna be like overall.
Well, like our overall, just on the whole bud as a whole, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
I think I know where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly my scores.
I think so too. I think they're both really good. They're both 2 words, 2 syllables, which is funny, and they both started with P. That was what kind of like sparked us to do this tonight. You know what I mean? And I thought it was a cool idea. And so did DBG. So we're just like, fuck it, let's do it. Fuck, I got really stoned. I'm not gonna lie about that. I think overall, which one do you want to do first?
Let's
do the Packman first.
Packman first. Okay. You go ahead first.
All right, Packman first. I want to say overall, I like the way that it felt when I broke down. My fingers are still a little bit sticky from that. The smell of it was really gassy and grapey. I did like that because those are some of my favorite terps. And the presentation is nice. You know what I mean? When you go to Cookies, they're always known for having that funny packaging. Like
that blue.
Pac-Man, he's a football player now, so they have him with the big old pounds and shit. So that's funny. I think I'm gonna overall. I'm gonna give it. I want to say 8.4.
8.4.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So for me, personally, I agree exactly where he was going with it. I feel like it was heavy on the gas notes. It broke down proper. I like the nug structure on it. I feel like the genetics seem true to what they say. It tastes good. Like it tastes like a gassed out biscotti. I'm gonna probably have to give it an 8.7.
8.7.
I'm gonna give it an 8.7 overall. The only thing that kept me away from the 9 is just maybe if it was a little fresher opposed to the other one, it would probably be a little higher. It'd probably be like a 9. So I'm gonna give it an 8.7 where it stands right now.
Oh yeah. Alright, so let's move on to the plasma gas from P37. Overall, I really do like how long this bud keeps me high. You know what I mean? Like that says a lot. Like taste is cool. The way it breaks down is cool. But like if it's not hitting like a fucking medicine, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, like that's what matters to the patients and the recreational users for the most part. Some people for sure. You know what I mean? Some people like to get blazed and that's it, but I like to feel like if I have a stomach ache, my stomach ache goes away. Right before we started, I had the worst stomach ache. I ain't even gonna cap, and both of these buds got rid of that. So the mixture of both definitely helped me. But I feel like the P37 just. I've tried a lot of dispensary buds in the past, and there's nothing like the P37 that I've been trying lately, and it's not just because I fuck with them heavily. I really do like to tell the truth, and this shit really does like settle my headaches, my stomach aches, my back aches, and it keeps me high for like 2-3 hours rather than like an hour and a half. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or like an hour and 45 or whatever. You know what I mean? But like. It really does do the job overall. Let's see. I think I wanna give it 8.9. You know what I mean? Almost a 9.
8.9.
Yeah, because I'm with you with that too. Like I don't wanna overshoot so early. You know what I mean? But I want to give respect where respect's due and like love where love's due. But I want to really keep this kind of like the Dave Portnoy of like how he does his pizza reviews. Like I want to stand like stern on like giving good reviews. You know what I mean? Okay. Like if somebody was to get a perfect 10 off of this show, it would have to be something like that blew our socks off and we fell asleep while we're recording type shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? Right. Or whatever. Like where we could like we got so high that like we had to like leave mid shooting or something like that. You know what I mean? No, for real. And I have
we gonna keep it a buck. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, 8.9 overall for the plasma gas. I love you guys. P37. That's probably gonna be one of the overall like highest overall scores that I'm gonna base. You're setting the bar. You know what I mean for the rest of the dispensaries that we are gonna try in the future. Yeah. We're gonna do some crazy ass strains.
Tell us what you guys want to see next. You know what I mean? So I think as far as like overall, I'm gonna probably have to give the plasma gas 8.5.
All right, 8.5.
8.5
on the overall.
If I gave them the same one,
I'm
gonna have to drop it to 8.5.
All right, cool. So let's go down the line. Let's go plasma gas. Let's do plasma gas presentation was 9.2 and 8.2, right?
Yep. Okay.
All right, cool. So the fill was 8.7 and 7.9.
Okay.
All right, and then the overall was 8.5 and 8.9.
I lost all that shit.
Oh, deleted?
Yeah, that's okay. Deleted, bro. Right. I know for the first one though, you did 9.2.
This is what we're gonna do, so we don't have to do the math on the air. The magical number is gonna pop up right now. Bloop. All right, cool. That's the number.
Okay, and then for the Packman.
And then the Packman, 8.0 plus 8.0. And then, let's see, the feel on the Packman was 8.8 and 8.6. And then the overall on the Packman was 8.4 and 8.7. And that magical number total, total is going to pop up right
50 here. 50.5, 505.
Oh shit, 50.5. All right.
Okay, so the other one we're going to have to do it so we can determine who wins.
All right, go ahead.
So we're gonna be right back. You got stoned as shit from both of these. But the winner is drum roll. It's Plasma Gas. P37 wins this face off.
And we'll put the numbers.
And they won by 0.9.
Yeah.
So it was really, really close. Yeah, it's crazy how close it was. I didn't think it was gonna be that close. I thought one was gonna be like way better than the other. I didn't know which one. I knew the P37 was a lot fresher, so I figured it was gonna come out with the dub, and it did. So tell us what you guys want to see next. We got lit. I like both of them. So if you guys see either of those at P37 or at Cookies, go get those. Tell us what you guys think and tell us what you rate them. Tell us what your rating would be.
Like and subscribe.
And subscribe. Make sure you guys stay active with us, and we're gonna keep dropping content for you guys. Make sure you tune in. Put on post notifications. We drop every Sunday. Every Sunday you're gonna see something from us, whether it be new content coming out on other days or not. It's still gonna always be Podcast Sunday. You know what I mean? You're always gonna see that. So be ready for what's next. Tell us who you want to see either on that. Tell us what you want to see us review on Strain Wars next. And you already know what it is, Strain Damage family. We out. Peace.
Peace.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.